Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. I'm making a video to show you guys a way that you can actually use a CRM to send out a test message and to see what kind of response you get from that message. And if the response is good, then what we want to do is we want to create that message and send it out to other people and kind of get the responses coming in. But at the same time, I want to make sure that I avoid sending the message to the same people that I actually already sent that message to. So while it seems easy, it is a little difficult to do in the CRM. So I want to show you guys the steps on exactly how to do this. And even we're actually going to test out a live message here to see what kind of response that we get. So let's get right into it. So the first thing, this is the message that I want to have sent out. And the way that I'm going to do it is I'm going to create it as a campaign. So the first thing I want to do is I want to go into the campaign. So I will go to settings, campaign template editor, and I'm going to create a new template, and I'm going to call this, let's call it first COVID-19 message. Okay, and I'm here defining how I want the messages to stop. I really don't have to define anything here because there's only going to be one SMS message going to be sent out, and I'm not going to be assigning this message automatically to people. I'm going to manually be doing it, so I don't want any silent hours. So once you put that in, just click on save. Oh, campaign template contains a, oh, well, dashes are not allowed. I did not know that. Save. Okay, so now that we have our campaign created, I want to put in my first message and I'll say SMS. And I'm just going to paste that message in there. Let's remove some of these extra lines. There we go. And I am just going to say send from main agent. I don't have to change any of this. And then I want the message to be sent out within 1 minute of the campaign being added to this lead. So I click on save. So now I have my campaign created and it's ready for me to actually assign to anybody who I want this message to go out to. So let me go and show you how you're going to do that. All right, so now you're inside of your leads grid. So what I want to do first is I want to filter out the people that I want to actually have this message be sent out to. So in this case, I want to only send the message out to people that are in my try to contact pipeline. So I want to first try this message with people who actually haven't communicated back with me yet. And let's also include people who've only been last active in the last, say, 90 days or so. Let's do within the last number of days and put in 90. Okay. So in my database there, I have 457 of these people that have been active in the last 90 days. And they're still in my try to contact pipeline, so I have actually not contacted them yet. Now, I don't want this message to be going out to all the 457 people because I want to do a kind of a partial test first. So I'm going to select 50 people here, and I'm going to click on this assign. So I'm going to select 50 leads out of the 457, and I'll go to apply actions, and you're going to click on assign mass assign campaign to leads. So when you do that, you are now going to select that first COVID message that you selected and click on done. Mass assign campaign, say yes. So now the system is going to process this through and assign these 50 leads with that campaign, and within 1 minute of the campaign being assigned, it's going to send an SMS message to all of them. Now the reason I did it like this is we can actually go into the system now and filter by campaign. So I'm going to say, give me all the leads that have, so has selected campaign, so that I can kind of pull up all these leads that have actually had this campaign assigned. So I can see 50 of them. And I can also now use the same filter in reverse to say, has none selected. So this way I'm avoiding these 50 people who I've already sent this message to. So I hope that makes sense, because then I can combine my other filter again. So I'll say pipeline. If I want to, let's say this message has worked out great and I want to continue sending to these try to contact people, I can say try to contact pipeline. And also last activity, as an example, is when the last 90 days, apply. So now this is 407. It's 50 less than we've had before. And I can do the same thing now where I can assign another 50 to the same campaign, and then when it gets assigned, this is going to get reduced by 50 people. So that is how you can partially send messages out and make sure you don't get overburdened by a bunch of responses right away. All right, thank you guys so much. If you guys have any questions, we're always around to help.